The history, origin, and cultural heritage of the hamburger. The hamburger is one of the most iconic and widely consumed foods in the world today. Though often considered a symbol of American fast food culture, the hamburger's history is rich, complex, and deeply rooted in European culinary traditions. Over time, it evolved into a global phenomenon, representing not just a meal, but a cultural identity. Origins. Where did the hamburger come from? The story of the hamburger begins long before it appeared between two buns in the United States. Its roots can be traced back to Hamburg, Germany, in the 18th and 19th centuries. In Hamburg, a popular dish known as Hamburg steak was commonly eaten. This dish consisted of minced beef, sometimes mixed with onions and seasonings, shaped into a patty and cooked. German immigrants brought this food tradition with them when they migrated to America during the 19th century. At the time, Hamburg was a major port city, and many immigrants traveling to America departed there. As a result, foods associated with Hamburg gained recognition in American ports such as New York. Arrival in the United States. By the mid to late 1800s, Hamburg steak was listed on menus in American restaurants, particularly in New York. It was considered a hearty, affordable meal for working-class people. However, it was usually served on a plate with utensils, not as a sandwich. The transformation of the hamburger from a plated dish to a handheld sandwich occurred around the late 19th and early 20th centuries, driven by the need for quick, portable food for workers, travelers, and fairgoers. Who invented the hamburger sandwich? The exact inventor of the hamburger sandwich is still debated, and several individuals and locations in the United States claim credit. 1. Louis Lasson, New Haven, Connecticut, in 1900. One of the most widely accepted claims comes from Louis Lasson, a Danish immigrant who owned Louis' Lunch in New Haven. According to the Library of Congress, Lasson served a ground beef patty between slices of bread in 1900 to a customer who wanted a quick meal. This is often recognized as the first hamburger sandwich in America. 2. The Menches brothers in Hamburg, New York in 1885. Another popular claim comes from Frank and Charles Menches, who allegedly sold beef sandwiches at the Erie County Fair in Hamburg, New York in 1885. When they ran out of pork, they substituted ground beef and named the sandwich after the town. 3. Charlie Nagrin in Seymour, Wisconsin, 1885. Known as Hamburger Charlie, Nagrin reportedly sold meatballs flattened into patties and placed between bread at a county fair to make them easier to eat while walking. Although the true inventor remains uncertain, these stories collectively show that the hamburger emerged organically in the United States during a time of rapid industrial growth and changing food habits. Why the name hamburger? The term hamburger does not come from the word ham. Instead, it refers to Hamburg, Germany. Just as Frankfurter refers to Frankfurt, hamburger originally meant from Hamburg. Over time, Americans shortened Hamburg steak to simply hamburger. Rise in popularity. The hamburger's popularity exploded in the early 20th century, especially after World War I, when ground beef became more accepted and trusted due to improved meat inspection laws. The real turning point came with the rise of fast food chains. White Castle, founded in 1921, helped popularize the hamburger as a clean, affordable, and mass-produced food. McDonald's, founded in 1940, revolutionized the hamburger by introducing assembly line efficiency, making it cheap, fast, and consistent. Later chains like Burger King and Wendy's expanded the hamburger's reach worldwide. Cultural and historical significance. The hamburger became a symbol of American industrial efficiency, convenience and speed, middle-class affordability, and globalization of American culture. By the mid-20th century, hamburgers were associated with diners, drive-ins, road trips, baseball games, and backyard barbecues. They became deeply woven into American social life. The hamburger goes global. As American culture spread after World War II, so did the hamburger. Today, it is eaten worldwide, often adapted to local tastes, using different meats, spices, sauces, and breads. Despite these variations, the core concept remains the same. Conclusion. The hamburger is far more than a fast food item. It is a product of immigration, industrialization, and cultural exchange. From the docks of Hamburg, Germany, to American fairs and diners, and finally to global fast food chains, the hamburger's journey reflects the history of modern society itself. What began as a simple minced beef dish evolved into one of the most recognizable foods in human history, an enduring symbol of both tradition and innovation.